Hello guys, it is Joey Wells and this is my cell project that we had to make. And so you can either make a plant or animal cell. I made a plant cell. And I'm going to give you guys a close-up view of all the things in here before I tell you about them. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is the cell membrane, which I'll give you a close-up of right now. Okay guys, so the cell membrane, I made it out of the Tupperware, which contains all of the rest of my cell project. And so the cell membrane, it protects the cell from its surroundings. So let's move on to the next thing, which is going to be the cell wall. Okay guys, so where I showed you was the cell wall. I made it out of green paper. That's all you can see as it's a plant cell. And the cell wall, its job is to help protect the cell and to allow certain molecules to go in and out of the cell. So the next part I'm going to talk about is the vacuole. Okay guys, so the vacuole, I made it out of a plastic bag, filled it with water and dyed the water blue. So the vacuole has like three main functions. It like supports the cell, it's a storage place for waste, and it contains water in it. And so I'm going to show you guys the next part, which is going to be the nucleus. Okay guys, so what I just showed you is the nucleus. I made it out of a tennis ball, I cut it in half, painted it red. So the nucleus, its job, it stores DNA and it controls cell. It controls the cell movement, it controls its growth, and it's very important for the cell. So next what I'm going to show you is the nucleolus. Okay guys, so the part I just showed you is the nucleolus, and its job, it makes ribosome subunits, which is like the stage before ribosomes, and they also known, the ribosome subunits are also known as lowercase r and then capital RNA. And so next I'm going to show you guys the cytoplasm. Okay, so what I just showed you was the cytoplasm. I made it out of a yellow paper. And so the cytoplasm, it keeps all the other organelles and everything in place inside of the cell, and it helps keep the consistency of the cell and everything. So next up, I'm going to show you guys the chloroplast. Okay guys, so the part I just showed you was the chloroplast. I made that out of yellow Laffy Taffy that I had dyed green, because I didn't have any green Laffy Taffy. It's what the chloroplast, its main job is to turn sunlight into sugars for the cell, and that's more commonly known as photosynthesis. So the next part I'm going to show you guys is the mitochondria. Okay guys, so the part I just showed you is the mitochondrion. I made it out of red Laffy Taffy. And so the mitochondrion is like the powerhouse of the cell. It takes nutrients, it breaks them down and turns it into energy for the cell. So the next part I'm going to show you guys is the Golgi body. Okay, so the part I just showed you guys is the Golgi body. I made that out of a pair of shorts that I cut up for it. And so the Golgi body, it takes small molecules and then combines them all into more complex molecules and either stores them or it can send them out into the cell. So the next part I'm going to show you guys is the ribosomes. Okay guys, so the part I just showed you were the ribosomes, and I made those out of pink nerds that I dyed purple. And so what they do is that they turn into ribosomes when RNA turns into protein. That's called protein synthesis, and that's very important for the cell. The next part I'm going to show you guys is the centrosome. Okay guys, so the part I just showed you is the centrosome. What it does, it makes microtubules, and those form the mitochondrial spindle. But that mitochondrial spindle, it separates the chromosomes during cell division. So next part I'm going to show you guys is the smooth ER. Okay guys, so the part I just showed you was the smooth ER, and I made that out of tin foil. And what the smooth ER does is that it makes the hormones and the lipids for the cell. Next part I'm going to show you guys is the rough ER. Okay guys, so the part that I just showed you is the rough ER, and what the rough ER, it's called rough ER because it has ribosomes attached to it. And when those ribosomes attach, then that makes it membrane bound. So the part I'm going to show you next is the nuclear membrane. Okay guys, so the part I just showed you was the nuclear membrane. What it does, it separates the cytoplasm from the nuclear plasm inside the nucleus. So the next part I want to show you guys is the amyloplast. Okay guys, so the part I showed you is the amyloplast. I made that out of candy. And so what the amyloplast does is it makes and it stores starch for the cell. And some scientists, they think that it helps the cell determine gravity. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed my video of my 3D plant cell project. And this was really fun to make. And I really like it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye.